Hey guys, welcome to Whispers and Ink. You guys, today, Monday, I want to talk about one of the kits that I spoke about last week, Paper Pumpkin. Okay, for those of you that have not tried Paper Pumpkin, I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough. Now, I want you guys to know that I actually have a whole entire playlist of just Paper Pumpkin stuff. Today, you guys, I'm going to do a little bit more intense of a walkthrough, and we're going to make the cards only as directed, all right? But know that this is my December box that's called All the Best, and I've already used a lot of what's in here, you guys, but still I can make it as directions stated. And so first off, in your box, you're going to get a basic block. Now, this is different than our regular D size blocks. This is one that you buy in our catalog. Those are the ones that I was talking about in the video last week. However, if you don't want to make this investment yet, which I get, okay, then this is what you're going to get in all of our kits. You're going to get any kit that you purchase, you're going to get this type of a block. All right, that's number one. Number two, now we're going to open the box. And no, you guys, I did not organize in here, and I'll show you what I've done with it to make it mine. But know that you will get a little ink spot that looks exactly like this. It will coordinate with all of the stuff that you need to do in your kit. And generally, you guys, this is all wrapped up and all pretty and organized on this chipboard piece. And on one side is all your parts and pieces, and then on the other side is this. These are your directions. So as you can see, this box, you have 1, 2, 3 different cards. You get coordinating envelopes, and they have all the parts and pieces to make as the directions state here. Plus, in this box, there is a cute little acetate gift box in it. And you would have thought that if you wanted this, that I would have looked before, you guys, I would have looked to see if there is refills available, which I do believe that there is. But I also have full kits here, so if you're interested, comment below. This is the little gift packaging that is included. It's an acetate box, and it's actually really nice. It comes with this little belly band and an extra little piece to cuten it up a little bit. But that's not the part that we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about making 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. So we've got our envelopes. And then I'm going to organize myself. When I'm doing things just as the instructions state, I make piles. All right, so pile number 1 is going to be card bases. There's 1, there's 2, and then there's 3. All right. In this direction set, there's also a page. This is my favorite page because I like to go off of the pictures, you guys. But I like this because it's going to tell me all the parts and pieces that I need for this card. So card number 1, which is going to be this one, I need a big yellow flower, the golden white flower, that kind of square, and then this is the sentiment that I'm going to need. And then for this card, card number 2 here, you're going to need this overlay piece, sentiment piece, another flower, and the 1,000 good luck wishes is going to be the sentiment for that. And then for the last card, which is this blue one here, you're only going to need the 2 little flowers and a circle piece, and then the hello friend stamp. All right. So then the next thing that I do is I lay it out according to what we need. So for this one, we need one of these. For this, we need one of those. Actually, we need 2 of those, so we're going to have to go to another. And they all come All your little die cuts for each card come like this. It's already ready to go. All you have to do is pull it apart. And you guys saw me pull it apart. Just like that. So there's our 2 pieces for that. We've got our 1 big piece for that. We've got this piece, but we need 1 more piece in here. This one goes for this. And then, actually this one's loose. We're going to use this one. That one. Oh, here it is. Here's our little golden white foil piece. That goes with that. And it's just a matter of organizing yourself, you guys. All right, so this goes there. And this one goes there. And then we have our stamp set. You guys, typically this is on the top. And our stamps say, hello friend, 1,000 good luck wishes, wishing you all the best. And then I always like, you guys, I don't like naked insides, and it's me, okay? So I will probably, after the fact, I will stamp these others. But we're going to use all 3 of these sentiments on all 3 of our cards. And then, of course, there's embellishments. These are a little blue faceted gem embellishment, and we will use those, so I'll show you how to do that. And here's the thing that I love about Paper Pumpkin, you guys. You're never 100% sure what's in the box. I love surprises. If you don't like surprises, then this may not be the kit for you. I'm going to move these 2 because we're going to work as 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to start with these pieces and we're going to stamp. Although I think if you guys are okay, I'm going to do all of my stamping first. And you guys, it's a preference. You want to work with 1 card. This one will work with 1 card, and then the other 2 will do all the stamping all at one time. All right, so first off, we're going to fold. But this is the thing, with Paper Pumpkin being a surprise, you do get a peek at what is going to be in the kit. And I always share on my social media what you guys, and I already lost the stamp set. Oh, right here, found it. I do post on social media what the sneak peek is going to be. I also show on my website what the sneak peek is going to be. I do want to say something else in regards to what we're doing here, you guys. Also included in the kit are glue dots and embellishments, but I already pulled mine out and I already gave them away. So I'm going to end up using, actually it was tear and tape on this one, which I have right here. So my dimensionals I'm going to use, but it comes with dimensionals and it came with this tear and tape. So that's how we're going to do it. All right, with that being said, we're going to stamp. Here's our little glue spot, or our little stamping spot. This is our ink. So to open this, I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to score it along the edge here, just like this. And then, very carefully, I'm going to pull it apart like that. Because how I'm going to, I like to leave a hinge here because I like to be able to make sure that I'm not going to lose my lid. As you guys saw, I already lost the stamp set once. And when I'm using this little stamping spot, I always ink from upside down. I'm going to huff on it to make sure that I get a good stamp, which I can tell by looking at it that I'm not, and I'm going to explain to you what I'm talking about. Okay, so you see from this side how dark and consistent that looks. That's what you want. And then we're going to stamp. And we're going to let it sit for a second because I do find that letting it marinate for a minute is always a good idea. And then, wishing you all the best. There's our first stamp. All right, now I'm gonna go, we could look at these big instructions, but I just like to look at the pictures. I'm a picture person. So we've got the two flowers that are gonna overlap, and we're gonna put this up more into the sky. So it's gonna go up here. We're gonna do our dimensionals, and I like one on every corner. And that's just me. And if this were a little bit bigger, I would put one in the middle, but because it's a smaller piece, I'm not going to worry about it. Bring my garbage over here. And then we're going to put this just like that. And then our flower will go here. And I'm one I like to arrange first. I knew my sentiment was going to go there, so I'm going to arrange these two pieces. One thing I love about our dimensionals, you guys, is you're going to be able to use all of them. I cut all of my ends in little itty bitty pieces because I use them all. Whoops. This is going to go right up here like that. And then this one, I'm going to take this little piece and I'm putting these dimensionals more on the side where my sentiment piece goes, because that's where it's going to attach. So it's going to look just like that. Now, easy card to put together, you guys, and you do not have to do an inside if you do not want to. I like to do insides, but you don't have to. So look at this, card number 1, and it's already done. And you guys, really lean on these directions, particularly this part of the directions. This, to me, is the main piece for all of the directions, because it tells you, it even tells you down to 3 embellishments. You've got glue dots and dimensionals on here. That's what those pictures are. And it tells you everything that you need. Now, this says 3. I used 4. These were probably supposed to be the glue dots. But you guys, it's your card. If you have enough, use what you want. Now, remember I told you we're going to do the embellishments too. So let's, before we put these away, or the card away, because if I don't do it now, you guys know, I might forget, which would not be good. Let's say you don't have a take your pick tool, but you do have a scissors. We're going to use scissors. I love my take your pick tool. And we're going to do our embellishments just like that. Just 3 in a triangle, keeping it simple. Now, when I'm done with my cards, when it's ready to go, you guys, I take my envelope, because it goes with the card, right? I fold it like this, so the gum side is facing the inside of the card, and I tuck my back into the envelope so that these two stay together. You're not going to lose anything. It's going to stay together so that when you go to look for this card that you want to send in your box, everything's ready to go. All right, so there's card number 1. Now, we got to clean this stamp. I'm pulling out my chamois, my dirty, dirty chamois, and I'm going to wipe that off, because this is going to get put back onto my piece, because, you know, we only have 1 block today. And card number 2, which is this one. And this one uses the 1,000 wishes. And remember I said we were going to switch it up. You could do 1 sentiment, or you could do 1 stamping and do per card. This one, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and do my second stamp because we can. And we'll do this. And you'll see, you guys, when I go and mount my stamp, I flip my piece over, because remember, it's got gold foil on the other side. In case it didn't get clean all the way, I don't have to worry about residual ink on that. So I'm going to start off with the 1,000 Wishes. And remember, we want to look and make sure that we're getting good ink. See what I mean by that's not, see how it's all kind of broken up? Not happy with that. Sometimes you just have to go over it a couple of times. And then 1,000 Good Luck Wishes will be first. And we're going to stamp. I kind of count to 5, you guys, or I, do one full sentence. And there's that sentiment. Now we know that has ink on it. So I'm actually going to clean it real quick so I don't get ink everywhere. Because, you guys, I would do that too. So we're going to open this back up. And we're going to... All I'm doing, you guys, is using my ink pad and just tapping on the stamp. There's that. Flip that over, and we're going to put that in the middle because this is the one that has the ring of flowers around it. So, and there's that one. Woohoo! All right, stamping for the sentiments is done. So our next piece is this. Let's fold this. All right. The light white is on the bottom, so this is going to go here. And this goes on with tear and tape. So tear and tape came in the kit. To use tear and tape, you guys, find the end. Do a basic measurement and tear it. It's one thing I love. I'm going to do a little one for the middle and then do another long one for the top. And all I did was use my thumb and it ripped right off. Even if you don't have nails, you guys, that works. We're pushing down on our tear and tape to make sure that it gets a good seal. Scissor point, or take your pick tool, and all you want to do is just try to scooch this like this underneath where that layer part is, and make sure your piece is the right way it's supposed to go. And I always look here. Is this reveal the same as this reveal, which is the same as this reveal? So I always work on one side. And I guess. It's not an exact science. It really isn't. Alright, so dimensionals are going to go on our sentiment piece. Again, you guys, it calls for 3. I'm actually going to use 4. And where's our photo? I want to see. Our sentiment is down here at the bottom. Whoops, sorry you guys. Sentiment's down here at the bottom, and our big flower, this gets us dimensional too on here. And then I'm going to put this little bit of tear and tape down here, which I know is weird. Jennifer, why are you putting a dimensional and tear and tape? I'm putting the tear and tape here because guess what, you guys? It's going to go down below the sentiment. So I want this to stick to this, which is why I'm doing it this way. There we go. Pull that tear and tape piece off. Take our dimensional piece off. And knowing that my sentiment's going down here, I want this to be about there. And then we're going to take our dimensionals off. So what is my favorite thing besides the surprise that I love about Paper Pumpkin? You guys, if you set yourself up on either a long-term prepaid subscription or if you do month to month, you guys, when you get it in the mailbox, seriously, that's your time that you take for yourself. We all need a little reminder, don't we? Where did I put my envelope? Right here. We're going to do the same thing with this one that we did with the last one with the envelope. And we're going to pop that in there so that those two stay together. Oh, but wait, wasn't there embellishments on this one too? Let's look. Oh yeah, there they are. There's 3. Now you guys know that there's always extra embellishments. I wouldn't go like super duper duper crazy, but like for me, I like when there's 2 big ones and a small one. And I like to do it up a little bit different each time. So I'm going to put this here. I'm going to put a little one right here. And then I'm going to take another big one and I'm going to put it up here. So more like bubbles. Just like that. Card number 2. So don't we all need a reminder to take time for ourselves, you guys? I know that as a busy mom, okay, I now have oh my gosh, he's going to be, how old is he going to be? It's 224, so he'll be 34 years old. So as a busy mom, back in the day, you need a reminder, you guys, sometimes to take some time for yourself. And we're not good at that as moms, are we? You know, we always put our family first. We always, you guys, put others before ourselves. But I had a really good friend tell me one time that you can't work from an empty cup, right? If you don't do a little bit for yourself, like a craft would be something that you take some quiet time, put on your favorite podcast, put on your favorite 80s tunes. For me, that's what I like to listen to. And make some cards. You don't have to make the whole box. Make half. Or make all of one. And then you have them. But this to me is super duper important because, oh my gosh, you guys, isn't that cute? I love that one. All right, for this one, I'm going to do that there, and we're going to do this here, and same, there, and there, because these are going to go on that. We need, as ladies, as moms, we need reminders to take time for ourselves. And you guys, we're not good at that. We aren't. I know I sure the heck wasn't. My cup was, oh my gosh, you guys, my cup was empty. Empty. As a single mom, my cup was empty when my friend said that to me. And it really hit home, you guys, because I was crabby. I was depressed. And seriously, please, if this is what you need, if you need that reminder, come and join us. Watch a video. Check out something that makes you happy, you guys. Because we need to take care of ourselves to take care of our family. And look at that. Card number 3. All right. So here is your look. You guys, we made 3 and I still have parts. I still have a little bit that I could still do. But here are, now you have these 3 beautiful cards that you made, you guys, that you made. Not me, but you. And you can send them with pride and joy to someone who may also need a little bit of wishes and a little bit of sunshine in their life. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that this helped you. You guys, the link to sign up for Paper Pumpkin is in the description below. But also know, you guys, that there's the QR code, and that is a direct link to my subscription. Thank you guys for picking me to be your demonstrator for Paper Pumpkin. I sure hope that you have enjoyed this video, and just a peek, you guys, and look at everything that I used today. These were things that were on our list. This one was on the second list. These two were on the first list. And I'm telling you, ooh, and this was on the first list too. So I hope you guys have an amazing day getting crafty. Thank you for checking out this Card Making 101 and a look at Paper Pumpkin. Next week, you guys, I'm trying to get my hands on one of the new kits. I'm hoping it'll be here in time. If not, we're going to talk about measurements. So a kit, or we're going to talk about some measurements. And I've got a cheat sheet for you, because you know I do my very best to help you out. Thanks for joining me today, you guys. Have a great day getting crafty, and I will see you next time.